paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Maui Mallard. As you can see, we are back with our giant eyeball friend. It's been a little while since I've actually recorded this. So, I want to say what? It's been probably a couple weeks. I've been like busy with other projects and other things. They've just been keeping. Oh shit! As I immediately die. All right. Yeah. It's been a couple weeks since I've last played. I've been busy with other projects and other things that have just been keeping me busy. But we're back, and thankfully we had a checkpoint, so it's not too bad that we just got ourselves killed there. But yeah, this is a new game session, and the controls aren't responding to me. That's bad. So let's hope we don't game over, because I can't seem to get the this to work over there. I don't even remember what we were talking about on the it's gonna be weird because I'm fairly sure that this episode is going to air at the same time as the episode of the previous session. There we go. So, I mean, it might be a weird, let's not die, a weird disconnect between the two sessions. So whatever. It's the way it's gonna work out. Oh, okay. So I do need to be I need to be Maui to get up there. But yeah. So I mean, I hope you guys have enjoyed the small break we've been having between. Well, I say it's a small break, and that's really sad because I'm the one that I control the scheduling, and I'm not even sure when some of this stuff is going to go up compared to other things. So, I mean, that's the way it goes. So how's everyone been? I mean, I hope you've been good. Let me know below how you've been. I've been doing all right. I've actually gone it. How do I get in? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try and get in there because that has extra health. It's been long enough that I've actually managed to go and watch all of the new DuckTales and some of my. So I suppose because it's the internet and therefore you're all very interested in what I have to say. I'll share some of my opinions on it. I definitely think there's some good and bad going on with it. So, it's largely, have they completed their stated goals for their reboot? And overall, I think they've done a pretty good job of updating and bringing into the modern day what they wanted to do with the DuckTales. I was a big fan of no, do not go up there, Donald. I was a big fan of the original DuckTales, so I had I have a lot of respect, and I kind of went into the new series with some reservations, but not too many, because I feel that hold on, let me see if I can get some of their stated goals where they kind of wanted to revitalize DuckTales while staying true to what the series was to a lot of people. And you can just watching it, there is clearly a lot of love that went into the sorry, let's kill this zombie. Oh, okay, he's hitting me every time I hit him. There's a lot of love that went into it, and you can tell that. Okay. You can tell that they did their research both in the original series and in the and in the comics. So I appreciate that that's the case, because there are a lot of ways that the DuckTales reboot, or I mean whatever you want to call it, could have gone very, very wrong. Oh yes, let us get some treasure and this health. So I appreciate that they avoided some of the pitfalls. I think my favorite aspect of it is they even drew upon old things like freaking Quack Pack, of all things, to kind of give the nephews personalities. Because at least in my opinion, you know what? I'm not risking it. In my opinion, the original, the nephews were, as far as I was concerned, cut and paste and interchangeable, and now they. Oh crap! Let's continue that conversation in a second after I don't die from rising mist and ghost Medusa heads. Or was the mist rising? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing on the... Oh, okay. I'm protecting the jar. Got it. And, oh, is that my soul? That would suck. Oh, well. Alright, so let's do this. And, yeah, I think that's my soul. Game, your shooting mechanic isn't freaking precise enough to have something like this. Don't do this to me, game. I think this is the equivalent of the boss fight of this level. Like, that's the only thing I can think that this would be. So... Ow! There we go. Eat some bugs. Okay, so I do need to at least keep them away from that, which is a little easier said than done, but I mean, for once we're actually getting to use the shot power-ups, which is very odd to me, because this game seemed to, at least from the programming standpoint of resetting it every level, kind of ignored that they existed. I don't want to get too far away from that, because yeah, I don't know why they would do that. It's a cool mechanic to actually being able to switch the two shots, or between the variety of shots. So is this my soul, or I mean, I got sent to hell by the flying duckman. Okay, so jump. All right, cool. All right, so I mean, a real dick move on their part would have been to have additional ones just come from the bottom, which, now that I've said that, is probably what's going to happen. So... Oh, thank you, sudden platform I wasn't expecting. How long is... I hope this is not a terribly long level. I mean, I probably could tell by... Oh, okay, so we're at 80% of the treasure for the level, so it's not too much longer, thankfully. Come on. Nope. Get him and him. Oh, the amount of... Like, the leaps here. I'm like, not exactly sure of how long Donald's jump arc is, because, as I said, it's been a while since I've recorded, so, or at least recorded this game. We've been doing other things, which I mean, I suppose I can announce some of the... Oh, hello. Announce some of them here. We're doing a collab project with our fine artist Shannon. You'll be able to tune in and see that in well, by the time of this posting, probably a couple weeks afterwards. On a podcast we were guests on at one point. We were kind of asked what our recording like schedule was like. Well, not schedule, but like our process. And what we like to do is we like to have a good backlog. Well, not backlog, but like a good chunk of episodes of a given series recorded before we even post the first one. That's what's happening there. Is we've already done 2 recording sessions of it, and we'll probably do a third before. Oh, hi. That was an interesting thing for Donald there. We'll probably do a third before we. Come on. Oh, thank God. We'll probably do a third recording session before we even post that. But what's going to happen as I talk through doing the luau is we're recording Septerra Core, which is, well, I mean, it's a kind of weird RPG from the 90s, and that's about all I'm going to say about it until the series actually debuts. So just in the coming weeks, keep an eye out for that. It'll be myself, Pat, and Shannon, our artist. So keep an eye out for that. And while I was going through and watching the freaking like editing these, I noticed something that you don't pick up while you're actually playing the game, is that there is a lot of back and forth in this game. From the camera is very, very bouncy, and I'm sorry about that. There's not really much I can do. It's just the way it is. And oh, I landed on it. Nice. With time to spare. Yeah, so it goes back and forth, and there's not really much I can do about it given the way that it works out. So our password is HRTGDV Heartgadiv? I don't know. So that's our password, and actually that's a good point for us to stop for the day, for right now, for the session. So take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for more Maui Mallard. Bye bye.